Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from Truist Park. Today, it's the finale of this four-game set between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Atlanta Braves. Pittsburgh have lost 12 straight. Will the unlucky 13 come next? We'll see right after this. Charlie Morton gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low ones. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball, the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Guys, one of D-Rose former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this should be an interesting watch today because this team's playing well, all facets of the game. But they're facing an ace on the other side today, and they're going to have to jump on him early if they're going to have any chance.
The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And there's one down now.
The second baseman.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Now the first pitch.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Now the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. So now it's Brian Reynolds, really looking good at the plate so far in the series with 5 hits in 11 trips. First pitch of the AB now. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
Now a swinging bunt. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Stephen Brault, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
And that one yanked just foul. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to them, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
So next to bat will be Ronald Acuna. In his career against this pitcher, he's a perfect 3 for 3. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Striding in is Freddie Freeman. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. A dive. He's got it. He's up with it. The throw to second for 1. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get to 1.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Jorge.
In is Jorge Soler as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Too high. And it's 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
That one's in there. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
First delivery to him. Fouled off.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. For his career in this matchup, not great. He's 1 for 8. The 2-1 pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
3-2 full count. payoff pitch on its way. Now that's popped up, and no one will get this one. The payoff pitch. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The catcher.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
In now, Stephen Vogt, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
The set and the 1-0. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and they can't run it down. The set and the 2-1. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. So now into the box is Colin Moran. Only 1 hit in 11 at-bats for the series so far. Here's the pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
The catcher.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First offering on its way. Grounded down the third baseline, and that's through for a hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 4 home runs and 16 RBIs. The 0-1 on its way. Stallings stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Kevin Newman, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Stallings isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he's in there. We're all square at 1 apiece.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
The batter will be Yoshitomo Tsutsugo, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2, all tied at 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Johann Camargo.
Johann Camargo.
Now here's the first offering. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. And the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. To 2-2 now.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, A-Ray.
So to get his day started at the plate, A-Ray Adrianza trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First pitch on the way. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Ball 2. Two and one now. Moran might try to make a play on it. Fouled away. The 2-2.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
From the belt, the pitch, wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Digging in will be Jock Peterson. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Chavis has it, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. We play 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Now to bat, Stephen Brault. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. And now the first pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. Duvall is over, and he puts it away for the first out. So one gone in the inning now as we get a look there at the standings in the NL East as you see where the Braves find themselves entering play. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ke'Bryan Hayes grounded out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Sent on the ground out to second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So stepping in is Wilmer Defoe. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch. Right side. Freeman's got it. Over to first, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Pirates. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1.
Trust me when I tell.
We're just about set to go here as the Braves come to bat in the 3rd inning, and this is an offense that's really been productive this year. Coming into the day, they are up near the top of the league in home run production, so it's certainly safe to say they're a fun bunch to watch swing the bats. When asked about their success with the long ball, one player told me, "Yeah, home runs are fun and they can change a whole game. So when we get a pitch we can do damage on, you better believe we're looking to launch." Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up for the Braves. The
Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronald Acuna. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Three and 0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Here it comes. The 3-0 is taken. Strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now into the box, Jorge Soler worked a walk his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
3-1 to him now. Acuna on second. Freeman on at first with nobody out. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here. Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
And he fouls this one off. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. On the ground to the left side, reined in. The throw to Duvall. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Now batting, catcher.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Standing in now, Stephen Vogt, and it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
The 3-1 pitch, and he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from this funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Two on, 2 out, and up next, the utility man, Johann Camargo. Looking to minimize the damage here.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
To third. He's got it. Defoe's got the short throw at second, and the side is retired. Braves will settle for just the 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Braves on top, 2-1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 after the foul ball there. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Grounded back up the middle. Camargo brings it in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And it's 1-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Digging in next, Jacob Stallings. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Hit hard to third. Scooped up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Our score remains 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's really proud of the 6 walks they've earned so far. And while a lot of that falls on the opposing pitching, he appreciates his hitters' willingness to take what's being given to them. Sometimes that can be easier said than done, though.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Ehire Adrianza. No balls and 1 strike. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Charlie Morton. And now the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. 1 there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. There's 1 on to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. We played 4 full. It's the Braves 2 and the Pirates 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate.
Right fielder, number 31. Michael Chavis.
First offering. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. Lays off. 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, here is Kevin Newman. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it, and there are 2 away now. Up next for the Buccos, Yoshi Tsutsugo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. In there, a base hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
He popped out in his first trip. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Count remains at 0-2. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Chad Kuhl enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Ronald Acuna.
First pitch of the AB now. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And now the first pitch. Freddie Freeman is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Acuna on at first, nobody out. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Once more, a throw over, and the fans don't like this at all. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate, Jorge Soler. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Two and 2 to Jorge Soler. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Stepping in for the Braves, Adam Duvall. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he's 4 for 13. He also has 1 home run, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Here's the 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Now it'll be Stephen Vogt and their runners at the corners now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And there's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Leading off the inning, it'll be Ke'Bryan Hayes as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Ke'Bryan Hayes.
First pitch on its way. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soler is there. 1 down. So now here is Wilmer Defoe. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The next 1-2 pitch. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Now another 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian Wilmer.
Stepping in now, Brian Reynolds swinging a ball hit on the ground. No hits to this point. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Oh, here's a shot out to right center. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
At the plate now, Colin Moran. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball's fouled off to the left, and he falls behind now 0-2. And he strikes out, and oh boy, all he needed was a fly ball somewhere to give him the lead, but instead there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
So the next to bat will be Jacob Stallings. He bounced out last time up. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Comes set. The 0-1. Little dribbler up the third baseline. Reynolds on third with 2 out. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. One for the Pirates here, and it comes via the RBI triple. Bottom of the 6th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next, the utility man, Johann Camargo.
The shortstop, Johann Camargo.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. In there, and it's 0-2 now. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Ere Adrianza stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he misses again, 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Scooped up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Number 50.
Next up, Charlie Morton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Eddie Rosario will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty. First pitch of the AB now. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. 6 home runs and 15 RBIs. And it's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Chavis at the track, the wall, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot down the line in right. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and Atlanta's taken a 3-2 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Here's Chuck Peterson now. Line, but speared on a hop. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-2 Atlanta. Number 56 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 56.
So here is Michael Chavis. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the shortstop.
And now in the box, Kevin Newman. He bounced out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Off the plate, ball one.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box, Yoshi Tsutsugo. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 0-1, here's the pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 3-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Trevor Cahill will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Tucupita Marcano is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
The center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Now it's 2-0. Liner in there for a base hit.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded to the right. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? 1st and 3rd, you got problems all over.
Right out the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, 1st and 3rd, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Fouled off. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Fouled away. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. to second for one, on to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Adam.
So a runner at third, two men are out, and up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first two batters.
Here's the 2-2. Acuna at third with 2 away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Into the box, Johann Camargo, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Chris Martin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ke'Bryan Hayes. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. He's set and the pitch. Now here's the pitch. Ground ball right side. Reined in. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Wilmer Difo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the pitch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2, here it comes. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail 3-2. Chasen Shreve is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping in once again is Stephen Vogt. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. Vogt's in a hole, 0-2 to him.
borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So here's Johann Camargo. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the AB now. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Got him to go down swinging there. Johann Camargo becomes out number 2 this inning. To the plate now, Adrianza, as he puts it on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 3-2. So striding in to start the 9th is Brian Reynolds, and they could use a spark from him here. Richard Rodriguez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. First pitch on the way, and he takes ball 1.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that is off the wall. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will get there. He's in at third as the tying run with a leadoff triple.
When this thing left the bat, I thought he was going to break the tie by himself, but he does the next best thing, ripping the ball off the wall and coming all the way around for a triple. Now we'll wait to see if one of his teammates can bring him home.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Colin Moran. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Swing and a fly ball, and this should at least get home the tying run. And the catch will be made out there in right center, but it ought to be deep enough to get the run home. And the tying run is in to score from third.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lined hard to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
So now to the plate, Michael Chavis. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1 the pitch. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. We're knotted up, headed to the bottom of the ninth as the Braves will try to walk it off. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Chris Stratton will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Michael Perez will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup. Ozzie Albies is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Outside, 2-1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And another foul ball. The next 3-2. And that misses here. Ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half. Next, here is Jock Peterson. In his career versus this pitcher, he's just 2 for 9. Here's the first pitch. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. One there, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. And now, Ronald Acuna. He can make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. Christian Pache will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Possible winning run on first. 1 man away. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And a huge mistake, as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 5. Freddie.
Chance to walk it off. And now here is Freddie Freeman. A winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. One and two now. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Jorge Soler. In the dirt here. Throw over to third here. And it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position. Hit hard on the ground to second. Right to him. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Christian Pache will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Will Smith takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Michael Perez.
The catcher, number 5.
Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Slider laid off for a ball.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him. He comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Into the box now, Yoshi Tsutsugo. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting.
Up next, Tucupita Marcano. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Soft grounder left side. He's got to hurry. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pirates leave one. Still tied 3-3. Now at the plate is Adam Duvall, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Duvall brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Out in front of it, strike one. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Now the 1-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's the 2-2 pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Yeah, third strikeout of the game for him, and this one he was way off balance and out in front of that curveball. He's had no answer for the pitching he's faced in this one, and I'm not sure he's too happy with himself right now.
Here's the first pitch. Johann Camargo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Now the 2-0. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Ball game! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
To 3, the final score in this afternoon's game. Will Smith claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.